And new today, speaking of Connor Eldridge, the former U.S. attorney is traveling the state of Arkansas for 24 consecutive hours as part of his Hear AR Voices tour. The U.S. Senate candidate joins us via Skype live today, where his tour has stopped in the city of Harrison and Boone County. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Eldridge. Thank you for joining us today.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Well, tell us what you're doing. 24 hours, you're on the road meeting Arkansans, really touching every part of the state this afternoon.
Yes, it's an exciting start to the general election. Just traveling the state, listening to people, stopped at a number of places last night, plants, diners, places to talk to regular voters who really are upset that Washington's not listening to them. And that's what our campaign's about.
And talk about the motivation behind this tour. We're taking a look at some of these pictures. You have been going to fire stations, meeting EMTs, people who are working overnight. Tell us what the motivation was behind this tour.
Well, you know, Washington is clearly beyond broken. And the reason it's broken is because people in Washington and people that have been there for too long aren't listening to regular people and aren't listening to regular Arkansans. And, you know, that's what the job of being a U.S. Senator is about finding voters, talking to them, listening to them, and then going to Washington to make a difference for them. And so we wanted to begin this election campaign and continue this campaign through November 8th in that way, because that's what this is all about.
And going into the general election in November, as you were just saying, going up against Republican John Boozman, what is your plan? It was a heavy turnout Republican voter-wise yesterday in the primary. With that huge Republican turnout, what is your plan running as a Democrat to beat John Boozman?
Well, you know, people in Arkansas vote the person, not the party. Really, I think I just met somebody here. I'm in Harrison, Arkansas right now, and she came up to me and she said, you know, I've voted Republican more than I have Democrat lately, but I'm mad at both parties, and I want somebody new who's going to go make a difference and do the right thing. And so people of both parties, Republicans, Democrats, independents, are coming to our campaign because they're ready for something new, and they're ready to change Washington, and they're ready to turn the page and have a new day for our state with a strong new voice, and that's why I'm running.
Connor Eldridge joining us live from Harrison via Skype. Connor, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate